what happens when we take a week off. I forget how to do the intro. But
Uh,
welcome everybody to Trainwreck Podcast episode, whatever we're on now. I think 14. But we took last week off because I was on vacation and didn't really feel like doing anything. Just kind of wanted to chill and get away from it all. And plus, there wasn't anything to talk about. So we're back this week. Drew, how you doing?
been good about you.
I'm doing pretty good. I was off work all last week and it was relaxing, and then I went back on Monday and then remembered that I need to find a way to get rich
You're for real, man.
because working sucks. Like I said, if I can Anna Nicole Smith it and just marry an old person and get their money whenever they die, that's what I'm gonna do.
Dude,
Because
fucking goals right there.
I'm like, shit, I will eat that old crusty pussy if it means I can stay at home and watch football on Sundays. And that's the thing. I've worked for that company for 5 years and I still can't get Sundays off.
Yeah, they're really fucking picky about their weekends.
I know. I remember when I first started, Joe, my original maintenance partner, he had Sunday, Monday off, and I'm like, those are like the dream days now. Like you can have Sunday off for Sunday night football and then Monday off for Monday night football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I ever go back to your store, that is like a must. Like I ain't coming back unless you give me Sunday off. I'm just gonna get really religious, and then that's what I'm gonna do. Like if they say no, I'm gonna start quoting Bible verses at them.
I was just like every customer could do so.
Yeah, there we go. We made it 2.5 minutes in, and I already offended one group.
Ooh, record baby.
Yeah, no, we've done it faster than that. I'm pretty sure we started just talking on an episode once and just go, man, I hate women.
Yeah. Hope there's two groups now.
Let's go for three. Let's go transsexuals. Just kid, just kidding. That's how you get killed. But dude, we really don't have much again to talk about this week. It's the dog days of summer. I think we got 89 days until NFL season starts, over 100 until college football starts, and then the NBA season, starts at the end of October. But we do have a new NBA champion. The Denver Nuggets win in five. Guess who got that right?
You got that right.
Yeah. Dude, I had so many people on that video going, no, Heat in six, Heat in six. The Heat are gonna win. And I really want to take the comments from that video and make a new one and just go, you sure about that?
You see that Jock's video? He's like, man, I just want to go home.
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah, dude, I honestly feel bad for him. He looks kind of miserable, and he kind of talks about how it's like a 9 to 5 job to him. Like I imagine he still loves basketball. I mean, I imagine he's probably been playing it since he was a kid, but he talks about it like it's a job to him.
Yeah.
What I mean, that might be the best way to look at it. But I really like Jokic. I like Jamal Murray. The Nuggets really don't have anyone I hate. I think DeAndre Jordan kind of sucks, but other than that, the Nuggets really didn't have anyone I dislike. Same with the Heat. I mean, I liked both teams, so either way, I was kind of happy with who won. I just wanted the Nuggets win so I could be right.
Not only that, Nuggets is a funny name.
Yeah,
For
they lost to a fast food item, but
real.
but their first title in their 47-year history, and Stan Kroenke, the owner, he's won 4 different championships within the last like 16 months
Damn.
because he owns the Rams. They won the Super Bowl. He owns the Colorado Avalanche, I think, and they won the Stanley Cup. The Nuggets just won the NBA Finals, and then he owns some other team. Oh, the Colorado Mammoths? I don't know what the hell they are. I think they're a lacrosse team. But yeah, I
And
saw that
that
on
dude is
ESPN.
hauling the dough.
And you know who he's married to?
Too.
Sam Malden's niece.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how he has his money. He married a Walton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and used that money to buy a bunch of sports teams.
He's
That's
fucking
it.
that Walmart Uzi.
Yeah, I'm sure. Man, the freaking Walmart family, they love Colorado because um, one of the Waldens, they bought the Broncos last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember which one, but yeah, one of them bought the. Damn it, messed up the camera. One of them bought the Broncos, and I saw people saying like this was Denver's reward for having to deal with Russell Wilson last year was winning the NBA Finals.
That's actually fair.
Yeah, I'm like, if you have to deal with that crap team, then yeah. There we go. I think I got my camera back. But
Fucking
yeah,
give our viewers knowledge here real quick.
yeah. Feels like we're on a roller coaster. I was going to plug in my phone and the cord hit my camera, and I was trying to make it where they're not blind by this light over here. No, oh, but yeah, I saw Mad Dog on First Take. He actually has the Thunder as like a top 5 title contender next year, and I mean, hell, if we're going from being at the bottom of the league to a title contender within the last like 3 years, I'll take it.
Dude, for real.
Because I mean, we're getting Holmgren back. Who knows? We're going to end up drafting. Then Josh Giddey. Hopefully, he can work on his shooting. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a freaking baller. I mean, I love that dude. There's so much that can go right with the Thunder that there's no reason why they shouldn't be at least competing for the Western Conference Finals here in a few years. And I know this isn't really your wheelhouse NBA, but
No, it's
I,
like you might don't really watch NBA. It's like I'm
mm,
still like a Thunder fan because I'm a Oklahoma resident.
yeah.
See, that's the thing. Oklahoma needs more professional teams.
So I'm hoping that we end up getting an XFL team at least, and maybe that because I don't think the NFL is ever going to expand again. But if we can at least get an XFL team, that'd be nice because we got this indoor arena team, and it's like, who gives a shit, you know? Or indoor football sucks.
Yeah,
But
like who the
if we,
fuck goes indoor football and take it serious?
I don't know. I know Zach's got like season tickets, and he looks like he has a good time there. It's just, I mean, how fun is the game really when there's no defense played at all, and it's on like a 25-yard field?
You're pretty much watching a children's football team.
Yeah. But here's the thing: the XFL. I don't know if you read about this. They lost $60 million last year.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and that was with 8 teams, but, I mean, a lot of that has to be with advertising costs. I bet you that's what got them the most was the advertising and then flying the teams across the country, which most of them were pretty close together except for the one in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I know the team in Arlington, they won the championship because that's the one that Bob Stoops is coaching.
Boss is coaching the XFL.
Yeah, he coached the team that won the championship this year.
Okay.
But it's like some of the markets they chose were stupid, like Arlington, that's where the Cowboys play, that's where the stadium is, and it's like and then Seattle, they had the Seahawks, the Philadelphia, they have the Eagles, it's like some of those markets were dumb, and I know when they were talking about expanding, Oklahoma City was on that list.
Yeah, it'd be like a smart marketing choice for them.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think
this state
Tulsa
is like a very football driven state.
yeah, and especially because I think the Sooners are gonna suck for a while once they move to the SEC. I mean, somebody can really capitalize on that.
Yeah.
If a team comes here and they're good, and OU fans are going to be starved for good football, you can convert some college football fans into semi-pro fans. Yeah, that actually reminds me to switch back to basketball. Me and my grandpa, we were talking about the WNBA the other day because they were showing highlights on Sports Center, which was shocking. That's how you know it's a slow news cycle right now because they're showing WNBA highlights. But you know how no one watches the WNBA and how no one goes to the games?
Yeah.
They had a game on at a steakhouse I was at, and they kept cutting the camera to this one dude in the stands. They did it like 4 different times. I'm like, "They're more focused on this motherfucker than the game right now." And I was like, if I was one of these chicks, I'd be super pissed because 'cause I'm like, yeah, they're not even talking about I mean, they didn't have the audio on in the restaurant, but I'm assuming they're talking about this dude and not the game. But I think what the WNBA should do is lower the quarters to 8 minutes. And you know how, like, you go to a concert and they have an opener, to get the
Yeah.
crowd warmed up? What if you started playing WNBA games before NBA games?
No, they'll probably just click off.
No, like, at the arena.
Oh,
Yeah, like, you have them play a game at, same arena right before the NBA team plays, like, as a crowd sweetener, you know?
yeah.
Like, I think that would work, like, it would get more eyeballs on it because you already have a arena that's full to see the home team, and then you give them, like, a WNBA game, and, if they get into it, maybe they'll follow the team more, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that would help the league gain more popularity because, I mean, their marketing sucks, and I mean, they have the commercials for it on TV, but whoever does their commercials, it's stupid. It's like 8 teams, 1 championship. It's like, yeah, the NBA has like 20 teams in their playoffs, you know? It's like who gives a shit?
For real.
But because I think most of these WNBA teams are already in markets that have NBA teams. And I know they play women's basketball in, like, the off season of the NBA, but like I said, no one watches it, so what's the point of even continuing that? I say partner up with the NBA and start playing your games before the games start, the men's games, and I think it would help the product more. It wouldn't help television viewers wise, but getting eyes exposed to it, I think that would work.
Yeah, it would definitely bring more attention to the league.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't work for here because we don't have a WNBA team. But for, like, markets that do, I think it would, and maybe it would help eventually expand.
Yeah.
But so should we go ahead and get into the scam caller or scam Facebook account?
Sure.
I know you're probably itching to tell it, so
Oh, man. You wanna give
previous host on the show, Adam, as y'all know, he's stupid, and, he's been in these catfish accounts a lot lately. Well, one sent us a friend request, me, Drew, and Curtis, and we see that our mutual friend is Adam. And I
That was
start,
the first mistake.
yeah, I think I sent it in the group chat first because I got the request. I'm like, oh, who's my mutual? And I saw his ugly face, and I'm like, oh, that's why I put it in the group chat. Then you put it in the group chat, and then your evil part of your brain started going. So you want to tell him what you suggested?
Oh, I suggested we start trolling this motherfucker.
Yeah. I love how Adam was like, she. I'm like, dude, there's no way it's a girl running this. There's no way women run these spam accounts. It's 40-year-old virgins that are, trying to get grandma's money,
For
or stupid
real.
people's money. So, what did you start off with to mess with them?
Okay, I'll let me find it real quick.
I deleted the text as soon as they blocked me.
Oh, I just have screenshots. I'll just read the whole conversation then. She goes, "Why, hello, Hurry, how you doing?" It's like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll start slow and nice." I said, "I'm doing good. What about you?" She went, "It's like cool. Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Figuring Hoe, Florida. What about you?" Uh, and just a couple of minutes, and she was talking to you and Adam. It's like,
Yeah.
"Hello, hello. You're not going to answer me, my guy? Oh, nice to meet you. Can I see a picture of you?" The picture is a picture of Chad.
Mhm.
And she says, I'm pretty sure that's not you." I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure it is. Can I see a pic of you?" You know what? Can I screen? I can screen share it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, he did the same thing to me. Oh, here, let me give you permission to screen share real quick. He did the same thing to me, like, "What do you look like?" And I'm like, "Can you not see my damn profile picture?" So that's why I sent the photo of Nathan because I thought it was funny, and he had just commented on my Facebook post, so I just had him on my m and here's the thing I did was, as soon as he started texting me, it's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm bleeding heavily," and then I sent that picture of Adam.
Yeah, that's the picture she sent me. It's
Yeah.
like, "No, this is a more accurate picture of you." It's in that clown one.
Yeah.
Okay. So what city are you from? Are you
Are
from
you
Dumb
from
Ho,
Dump
Florida? She's, you say yeah.
This probably sucks for the people that can't see the video, but guys, check out my YouTube, CDust19, and watch this video.
I was like, "What's your hobby?" He's like, "I love snowboarding." I was like, "Oh yeah, I like snorting coking off a dude's ass."
You know what's really funny? Where the fuck can you go snowboarding in Florida?
Real.
It's sunny and 90 degrees. Where the hell are you going? Yeah. As soon as he said that, I'm like, the fuck? You think I'm stupid? I meant to tell you that. Like, be like, where are you going snowboarding in Florida?
Dude, they're snowboarding the gators. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah. But I like the part where he asked what his favorite anime was and goes American Dad.
I didn't see that.
Wait, was that Adam or you?
That was Adam.
Oh, that was good. That one made me laugh really fucking hard. And anyway, I started going, "Oh, I'm bleeding very heavy." And it's like, then I sent that picture of Adam. I was like, "Yeah, he was really rough on me last night. He fucked my ass with no lube." And she just goes, "Wow." And I'm like, "You want to see a picture?" And he goes, "Yes." And so I'm like, I was driving, or else I would have took a picture of my butt. But instead, I Googled enlarge asshole on Google, and I just saved a photo, and that's what I sent. And is this like another wow? And then I think that's when Curtis floated the idea that we should all put him in a group chat with all four of us. And then
When
that's
that's
what it
when shit hits the fan.
and then I was getting a drink at Nutrition Stomp, so I wasn't really looking at my phone because Joe kept talking to me, but I just felt it going, "Brr, brr, 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 brr." And as soon as I got in my car, that's when I started going.
That's when my brain flips like, "Oh no, it's time to destroy this motherfucker."
Mhm.
So I can't remember like the first part. I think it was like, "Who the fuck names their kid Beat Rice?"
Yeah,
And
I think it's
I'm texting me, he's like, "Dude, that's a bit much." It's like, "Nah, fuck him."
yeah, no, that's the thing, y'all don't feel bad for scammers. I mean, scammers are probably, like, the people I hate the most next to, like, pedophiles. Like, I can understand murderers because 'cause I've worked at Walmart for 5 years and I've wanted to kill a bitch before, but scammers, no, don't feel bad for them at all because 'cause they're fucking assholes that prey on good-hearted people or people that are older and don't really know the newer part of technology, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, don't feel bully a scammer. That's what I'm saying. That's my PSA. Tell a scammer to kill themselves today.
So
Thank a
after
veteran and tell a scammer to kill themselves.
For real. So after that, me and Cody just laid ham on this fucking
Yeah.
scammer. I mean, no fucking mercy.
The one I was proud of is I was like, hey, since you have 3 holes, does that mean all 3 of us get one? And then he replied with like the sad face.
Until I was like, Adam calls the dick.
And then what else?
Oh, I still have it. Fuck yeah.
You screen sharing?
No, it's on my phone.
Oh. But yeah, it got. I just started being a major fucking dick because at that point, I'm like I said, I hate scammers. So I'm just like, dude, you're a fucking bitch and stuff like that. And
So right after that, so I said, the jig is up. What's your real name, Alex Pete Rice? And he's like, oh, that's my real name. So whatever you say, man, we know it's fake. You're
yeah.
like, no, I believe you, baby girl. But you lick my butthole clean and use that strap on.
uh,
Fucking curse is like, what's your name? A piece of paper, hold up and send it to us.
I know. And then we said something else, and he didn't respond. And I'm like, we got him. And
After I do my little research, I found his real account.
really?
It's some fucking Ubaka Oganawa, whatever the fuck his name is.
So how did you find out that was his real account?
So, like with scammers or something like that, if they're like only following one person, 9 times out of 10, that's the real account.
Hmm.
So that's how I figured it out.
And I could also figure out that English wasn't his first language.
And you're like,
'Cause-
bitch, we know you're seeing it. Why aren't you
yeah,
responding? Like, leave the
yeah.
group now.
and
Bye, dumbo.
yeah, and then we kept going, and then he eventually left the group, and then he texted you and me, "Any last thing to say before I block you?" And I was like, "I hope you get what fucking's coming to you, fucking bitch." And he said something else, and I was just like, "I hope you fucking die a slow, painful death." And then he blocked me.
Just don't go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Bro, I really wanted." I thought about calling actually because I was like, "I'm in my car, I can yell as much as I
I
want."
thought about FaceTime him,
Yeah.
but nah,
I
I
thought
wouldn't do
about
it.
that because I'm like, it's not like I'm at my house where he can pinpoint my location or anything. I mean, he can pinpoint this town, but he's gonna have a lot of fucking doors to knock on.
We're
But
gonna fucking worry about his little scrawny scammers. He's not gonna do it. Hey, fuck you.
and there's no way he was in America. He's probably in like India or something. Because, like I
Yeah,
said,
you're not from Fingerhole, Florida, you fucking jackass.
because English was definitely not his first language, and I'm like,
Definitely wasn't.
and I'm like, he's not gonna fly to America to come kill me. You know how expensive that is. So that's the thing too. Like, depends on who you're talking shit with on the internet. I'm like, if I'm talking shit with a dude who's in Owasso, the next town over from us, yeah, I'm gonna be worried he's gonna come murder me. But if he's in fucking New York, yeah, I'm not. Plane tickets are expensive, bro, and he ain't
Yeah,
driving. He ain't
I'm a
driving two
veteran
days.
Call of Duty player, so
Yeah,
when I see the opportunity to talk shit, I'm taking the opportunity.
dude, imagine if we had Jacob in there.
Oh my god, that would have been ruthless.
I think Jacob would have actually sent a picture of his dick though.
He probably
When
would send a picture of his dick unironically just to make a joke. Like, my dick's bigger than yours.
I said we should all send
And I
dick
can't.
pics.
No, I was worried he would get off mine because how long and luscious mine is.
Yeah, it was hard for me to do it while I was driving, and it would have been flaccid. Yeah, that was our fun today, and hell, ever since then I've been bored.
Yeah,
Like, I, but this wouldn't have happened if Adam wasn't stupid,
honestly, dude.
because the stuff he keeps putting in the group chat, it's like it's a catfish, bruh. Like that redhead chick he put in with the giant tits.
Everyone was like offering services.
Yeah.
Services, aka prostitution.
Yeah, and all they're gonna do is be like, "Oh, you have to pay up front," and it's like you send the money and then they block you.
Yeah.
Not speak not speaking from experience at all, but
Do I swipe my debit card off your ass crack?
but yeah, that's why I don't believe that story. Dude, we should have got Adam on for this episode.
Yeah, but you know he won't fucking join.
No, he would have been playing video games going, "I have a jetpack!"
Whoa, this game actually works?
Yeah, that's the thing, like, if we ever do a podcast with him again, it's gonna be in person so one of us can smack him. That's why I asked if, anyone had watched the Xbox showcase because I hadn't watched it and I figured Curtis did, but I didn't even know it had gone on already. Yeah, that's the thing I miss, like, about E3. I knew every year when E3 was gonna be. I don't ever know when these, showcases are gonna be because they don't advertise them that well. Like, one of my life goals was to go to E3, and now it looks like I'll never get to go to one because it looks like it's kinda, like, dead and buried. That's one of those things the pandemic kinda killed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's the other thing,
Alright.
though, like, this is the worst time to be a gamer, like, there is nothing I want to play right now.
I've been playing the new Diablo. It's alright.
See, I don't really I mean, Diablo's alright, but I haven't played it in a long ass time. Last time I played it, I wasn't, like, that impressed with it.
You know what? I've been true gamer here lately. I've been playing that American Trucking Simulator.
I see, whenever I go into Discord, it'll say you're playing, like, that farming simulator game.
Oh, I've been in a similar mood here lately.
Dude, there's a guy I've been watching on YouTube. His name's, Alex Nino, and he's a truck driver, and he, like, vlogs himself, trucking and stuff, and his
Yeah.
stuff's actually really cool. He's got over 1,000,000 subscribers. I actually found him on TikTok. I don't know how he popped up, but
Yeah, I
oh, I
love
know.
playing American Trucking Simulator and still get road rage. That's a special skill I have.
See, I one of these days I'm gonna get my grandpa to let me drive his dump truck because I just want to know what it's like to drive a vehicle that big. I mean, my work van, it's pretty freaking big, and like turning in it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I can imagine it with like a dump truck or a semi.
See, I could kinda relate to your van with my big ass Suburban.
Yeah,
Kinda not. 'Cause the turn on
yeah,
that bitch is kinda hard.
yeah. Well, that thing's power steering's kind of screwed up, isn't it?
No, it's just fucking old.
But yeah, my work
Honestly, I
van.
need to get a new vehicle, but, I'll read the old shit box to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, hell, getting a vehicle right now is insane. Like trucks are like $10,000 above what they used to be.
And knowing that they're fucking they're selling these reused vehicles for, like, a dramatic price.
Yeah, I know there was this one truck I went and looked at with my other grandpa um back in January when I was last on vacation, and it was like $24,000. It was a 2016. It had less miles than my car now, so I really wanted it, but the tag and tax on it would have been like 2 grand. And I'm like, see, I would have had enough money for the down payment, but I wouldn't have had enough money for the tag and all that. And I mean, that's what gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck, like, look at this truck right here, 2019 F-150 XLT, 36,000 dollars for a 3-year-old car. Now, it does have really fucking low miles on it, but still, it's a used car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do really want this though, but like I want to get a truck really bad because I mean my car now gets the same gas mileage as a truck. Dude, look at this. $54,000 for a vehicle. It's insane.
bro. I'm like, I have to get the fucking
Like a car should not cost as half as much as a house.
no.
Yeah. Hell, let's go to
That's
Facebook
like
Mark.
more than me, yours, like your wages combined.
Yeah, like yeah, like
That's ridiculous.
actually, I'm not gonna do marketplace because I don't want people's stuff getting exposed on the side on Facebook.
No, no exposing people and no anal bees exposure.
But yeah, yeah, I want to get like a newer vehicle that's gonna last me like 10 years, but not for these prices, dude.
Oh my god.
What?
Look at Marketplace. There's a flipped over Jeep and they want 2,000. Oh, I can actually share it.
Yeah, screen share it.
Oh no, man. $2,000 is kind of worth it.
Do they have like a description that this 2005 was still running just fine? As you can see, the bodywork is damaged. No shit.
I'm not spending $2,000 for that shit,
What's the
bro.
mileage? Jesus. It costs you over
142,000.
$2 grand. It
142,000 miles. That's like half of my mileage on my Suburban.
That's 2,000 less or 200 less than what my car has now.
I don't know, man. That looks like a steal.
Man, if it was one of those Jeeps where you could take the top off and stuff, then maybe.
Yeah.
But no, because I do want one of those Jeeps. My mom used to have one, and that thing was badass.
Dude, it'd be nice having a Jeep. I need to go talk to Bradley buy one of his 18 Jeeps he has.
Mm. Oh my god.
Dude, he has a ridiculous collection of
I,
Jeeps.
I've seen it. I'm debating on if I need to get into that story from what he texted me.
Oh,
Me and him don't talk as much as like you guys talk, you know?
yeah.
And I didn't even know he had moved back to Oklahoma. I thought he was still down in Louisiana or wherever the hell he was.
Yeah, he was down in Texas for a while.
Didn't he move there because of some girl?
Yeah.
Dude, advice for the guys out there, don't ever move because of a girl. Don't move states. Anyway, hey, it's not a good idea. I've never seen a guy move to another state for a girl and it work out. He texted me out of the blue the other day and he's like, "So, do you know Samantha?" And I'm like, "I know a bunch, so you're gonna have to be more specific, dude." And he sends me a picture and it was a girl I matched with on Tinder. And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, what do you think about her?" And I'm like, "She's crazy as fuck." Because, like, I had matched with her on Tinder, got her Snapchat. She wasn't hideous, but she wasn't good looking. She was just a slump buster, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay." I'm like, "Okay, I can get some," and alright.
A little
So,
come and go action.
yeah. So, he he's like, "What do you think about it?" I'm like, "She's fucking crazy." I, like, FaceTimed her, and she was acting super fucking, like, erratic and shit like that, and just being weird, and she wanted to FaceTime me all the damn time, and I eventually just got to the point where I started ignoring her because 'cause I'm like, "This isn't even worth it," you know? I'm like, "She's got nice tits, and that's it." And I'm like, her face wasn't really all that, so I'm like, "Okay, there's a reason why God invented doggy style, so I'm not gonna get to enjoy those nice tits," you know? So, I stopped talking to her, and she eventually unadds me on Snapchat, and I'm like, "Okay, cool. Don't have to deal with that anymore." And then, like, the next day, Bradley texts me, and he's like, "What do you think about her?" And I I don't know how he figured out that I'm guessing she told him, like, "Oh, yeah, I was talking to a dude in Catoosa," or something. That's the only thing I can think of because it doesn't show you, like, mutual matches on Snapchat or, like, Tinder or something like that, you know? It's only,
Yeah.
like, a Facebook thing. But he's like, "Did you notice that she had cold sores by her lips?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, who gives a shit, And he's like, well, I don't want cold sores. And I'm like, okay. He goes, but if I don't kiss her when she has them and if I don't do anal, then I won't get them, right? They're called STDs. That's any kind of sex, not just anal sex.
You shove it in ass, no problem.
And at that point, I was just like, he can't be this stupid, right? I'm like, he can't be this stupid, right? And he's just like, but I really, because she'd like only been with one dude before. And he goes, I want to be the second. And I'm like, then go be the fucking second. I'm like, I don't really give a shit if I'm the second guy a chick bangs. But yeah, he's like, but I really don't want cold sores. Then I'm like, then don't fucking fuck her then. And then he's like, but I want to be the second. And I was like, then don't kiss her and wrap your fucking dick up and you won't get them. And I keep going back and forth. And by the time I was done, I wanted to beat my head against the wall because I'm just like, did his parents never give him the talk? And I'm like, I know Bradley's had sex before. I'm like, did no girl ever like teach him about it?
Believe it or not, Cody, he's just a more retarded version of you.
Uh, I don't know. I've seen some of the chicks he's been with.
You go for legit chicks, he goes for a with bag over the head.
Oh God, you remember that Emily chick, the one he was with
Uh,
for that bitch is fucking nuts, and she's ugly and like trashy.
yeah.
I remember me and my ex, we went to that that one restaurant by Lily's, the one that closed. Can't remember what it was. It was supposed to be like a fish place or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And she was working there, and I like didn't want to eat anymore because I didn't want her touching my food. And like I didn't tell Cheyenne that. Oops, I didn't tell her that. Like, yeah, this chick's kind of nasty. Like I just kind of let her eat and enjoy it. But I was just kind of sitting there like reluctantly eating. I didn't eat much. I'm like, I know where that hand's been.
It's been on bro's cock. Come on now.
But that last chick Bradley was with, she was actually good looking.
For real. I wonder what happened to that.
I know. Hey, he's taking my Tinder matches. I need to see what's up with that chick now. I think it's a fair trade.
For real.
Yeah. I ain't going down to Texas to see her though. Heck, I didn't even go down to Texas for myself last week when I was on vacation, and I meant to. Dude, so like Norman's like 2 hours away from here, and
Yeah.
Dallas is 4.5 hours. So I'm like, okay, then it shouldn't be that bad of a drive if Adam just sent us another girl. Anyway, I'm like, it shouldn't be that bad of a drive going from Norman to Dallas. No, it's still 3 hours. Still 3.5 hours. And I was like, bruh, yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. No, it's still 3.5 hours. And I'm like, I guess I'm not going to Dallas. But yeah, next, I will do that tour one day. It just might be when I have an actual trip planned to Texas, not going to Norman, then going to Texas. It'll
Yeah.
probably be in the fall whenever I buy tickets to a Cowboys game, which I'm still debating on which game I want to go to. Speaking of football, have you seen Madden 24?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Still looks like shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much a new DLC.
Yeah, and I remember reading the reports like next Madden is make or break, and I'm like bull fucking shit because they're still gonna
They've been
make like a
saying that for the past 5 years.
yeah. I'm like it's still gonna make $1 billion because people are fucking stupid and keep buying it. I will say that cover with Josh Allen looks pretty freaking cool. I do like that cover a lot. The one with him in the crowd.
Yeah.
That is,
It's you go get the Madden curse now.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like the Madden curse has kind of been disproven with Patrick Mahomes. He's been on the cover twice now, and now has 2 Super Bowls. But yeah, that cover is one of the sickest ones they've had in years. This one, it's all right, um, but this one is cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
But yeah, I am probably not gonna buy it. I say that, but dude, the only game that's left this year that I'm interested in is Assassin's Creed. Really, because Call of Duty's not coming out this year, right? They're going to 2-year development cycles now, and I mean, I have about a Call of Duty in a couple years anyway. But yeah,
There's like also a company that's like had to lay off 17,000 of their employees, like a big company as well.
really, look it up. Find out what company that was. Was it like Bethesda or somebody?
And
But yeah, I mean, gaming's just it's so dead right now. Like GTA 6, like that'd be the game that would really get me hardcore into gaming, and we have no idea when the hell it's gonna come out. Now, here's what I think is gonna happen. I feel like eventually, I think on the 10-year release date of GTA 5 this year, which is coming up, that's gonna be in September, they'll finally announce something because it's been 10 years since GTA 5 came out. We need something new. And I'm not one of those dudes that plays GTA Online. I don't know if you are, but GTA Online I think is stupid. I really like the story of GTA and the freedom,
yeah,
and they have done jack shit for the story since the game has came out. Like you think of GTA 4, they had the Lost in the Dam DLC come out, and then they had the Ballad of Gay Tony to hold us over until GTA 5 come out. And you know what the difference between GTA 4 and GTA 5 was?
nothing much really.
5 years. We're now double that since the release of GTA 5 with no new game out.
It's okay, I found it. Sony
Which one?
shut down Pixel Plus Studio and 30 other studios, laying off 17,000 of those employees.
Damn. Well, that's mostly in like Japan and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like mostly yeah Japan's games.
So that's probably like the mobile apps and stuff like that. I bet they probably. I wouldn't
The
think that
Marvel
they.
games and mobile apps, yeah, and couple other games.
Hmm. Oh wait, has my mic been picking up the cup I've been trying to crush with my foot?
No, I haven't heard it.
Okay, there's a cup underneath my desk that I'm trying to crush. But yeah, dude, I just am so disappointed with how gaming's been since probably the release of Red Dead Redemption 2.
See, here's my thing, like the new standard of gaming prices went up to $70 here recently,
Yeah, and games
and
got
for them to
shittier.
be like the most dog shit games ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. You saw the new Lord of the Rings game, the we play as a little gremlin thing. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I haven't.
It's like the most dog shit game in the world.
Dude, they were just talking about that on the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I was listening to that right before we got on this call. Yeah, he was saying that game was terrible. Now, that being said, I only play on Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation or Nintendo, so I haven't played Zelda. I've heard Zelda's fantastic. I haven't played the Spider Man games. I really want to, though. But, I mean, PS4s are still expensive because no one can get their hands on a PS5.
If you go to just Walmart, we have a fuck ton of them right now.
Really? How
Hmm.
much?
Like $399 for the digital,
Yeah,
and
like I
like
said,
500 for the disc
talking about PS5 or PS4?
fives.
Oh, hmm, maybe. I need to get a capture card first. That's my like next big purchase, so I can start doing gaming videos on my channel instead of just uploading like the shorts, that you can record with Xbox.
Yeah, like I made a decision like a while ago. I was like, I want to go PS5 or just like convert to computer, or like to PC, and that's why I just convert to PC.
Mm. See, now if I just had a PC, I could just screen record shit, and that'd be fine. But, I'm doing this off a MacBook, which, I mean, this MacBook's badass, man. It's better than the last laptop I owned. I can't even tell you what brand it was. It was one of those off-brand ones. It was an Acer, actually, and it was a piece of shit. I bought it, on Amazon just
Oh,
because I needed a computer when I first kinda started doing videos and stuff,
yeah.
and, yeah, that computer couldn't get a good editing software on it, recording on it was dog shit, live streaming on it was even worse. I mean, my computer has the power to live stream just fine. It's just my internet is so shit.
Like back to the gaming things. Like if I'm gonna spend like 70 or like almost $80 on the game, I expect a lot out of it.
Mhm.
And like stop getting like these fucking rushed ass games. Like just take your time, fucking make it work.
Mhm.
I don't need the game right instant.
That's
In
the
the
thing,
meantime, I
like
play fucking American Trucking Simulator. I'd be just fine.
that's the thing with how long they're taking on GTA 4, these strippers better come out of the game and fuck me. With how long they're taking, this game better be fucking virtual reality.
Yeah, GTA 6 better be good.
Yeah, I'm like, I better be able to go like this and feel the boobs. I gotta feel like I'm actually being shot. Like, that's how good this game has to be with how much they're taking on it.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
Working in electronics, I'm probably averaging selling one, maybe two GTA discs per day.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
fucking ridiculous. People,
but that's
motherfuckers will go in there and get PS5 and fucking Grand Theft Auto. Like, bro, are you serious?
see, I remember
That should be a
selling
crime.
when I was in electronics, it was always little kids buying GTA 5, and, then it'd be like, can't sell it to a kid. So, um, it's
No,
like, "Hey."
now I'm at it. It's like these motherfuckers. They'll get their fucking baby mama or girlfriend to fucking pay it for them.
Yeah. I know, why can't I find one of those? I need
Oh
to
man,
find
just treat 'em like shit.
I need to find a chick with an OnlyFans that's rich off of it, and then I won't have to work.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
If one of you motherfuckers that are listening to us are like that, hit us up.
Male or female, I'm at that point.
We don't care.
I'll put a wig on. It's fine.
I'll cook your eggs and suck your balls. Whatever.
By the way, at this point, it looks like I'm growing my damn hair out. It's so freaking crazy right now. Got the mullet growing back here.
Oh god, you becoming the hick boy.
Yeah. I'm turning into Morgan Wallen.
Oh, so if you
Last
start
night,
doing Copenhagen.
last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. That song is a fucking banger. Did you see fucking Theo Vaughn singing that damn song?
No.
He's like everyone's singing it, and he starts doing like a Hispanic accent, going, "Last night we let the liquor talk." It's fucking funny. Just look up Theo Vaughn, Morgan Wallen. It should be the first one that pops up.
Alright.
But I'm trying to think if we had anything else that we wanted to talk about. I said, hit us up
Oh,
and
I know something.
what?
When Adam tried to go fucking bang that chick, he couldn't because the fucking kids in the living room.
Oh, go ahead and tell that story. I got someone texting me right now.
So this motherfucker was actually get some puss. If we believe it or not, who cares?
I still don't believe it. Yeah.
But I guess the chick hadn't let her kids play on the PlayStation. Him and that chick is supposed to have some fun time in the other room with the door locked. And I was like, nah, the kids are there. I don't want to do it. It's like, bruh, she made the fucking time and gave you the opportunity to fuck, and you just didn't take it.
Yeah. I I think he's bullshitting.
Yeah, that's
Um,
what I knew. Was like, yeah, this motherfucker's bullshitting.
because I'm just like, dude, who gives a shit? I'm like, if because he said they were like what 12,
Yeah.
which makes me wonder how old this chick was. But um, I'm like, shit, they know they're not. They're not gonna walk in once they start hearing.
Oh my god, they're playing patty cake in there.
Yeah, that might happen with like a 5-year-old, bro. But bro, you haven't gotten puss in like what 3, 4 years? Fuck, desperate times call for desperate measures, motherfucker.
Yeah, I felt that in the heart.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Drew. I'll make it happen for you one day.
But
She
get
may
surgery so I can fuck you.
what?
Get surgery so I can fuck you.
Well, I'll let you since apparently I have no standards.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing we're not drunk from doing this.
You aren't.
I'm not. Oh no, if I was drunk, I was like, I'd probably just fucking full send it without no precautions.
Yeah. In fact, damn, I can't even get the damn cup open. Let's see. This was full when we started. It is almost empty. It's mixed with Coca Cola, but this is a non-alcoholic YouTube.
Yeah, it's
It
just
is.
spicy Coke.
Yeah, it's non-alcoholic Crown Royal vanilla, sponsored by Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Can you even say that? Can you like pretend to be sponsored? Oh, you got to
No,
be
you
because like,
can't.
well, like the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast every week they do their shitty situation. Well, they don't do it anymore since Jeremy isn't on the show, but they'll go, "This week's situation is brought to you by Fanger Bang Beer and Legos." And then they'll name off a shitty situation. Like, on the date of September 11th, 2021, two planes hit the Twin Towers in New York, and then he'll describe killing 3,000 people altogether. And now your child can recreate the magic of this moment with nothing but a little imagination and Legos. Legos, get in the fucking basement! And like, yeah, that's what he does every. That's what they did when Jeremy was on the show. I've thought about doing something like that for this show, but I'm like, that's a lot of homework every week. Hell, look what happened to our crazy ass news story of the week. I got too lazy to find one every week. And I'm like, if I did that for a shitty situation, yeah, couldn't do that either. That's too much history homework. I actually was looking for a crazy news story since we were kind of light on stuff to talk about. Um, like there's one about a girl who spent $64,000 of her family's money on phone games, which that happens more often than you think. Coca-Cola introduces a League of Legends flavored drink.
What the fuck?
Woman hires woman hires hitman to murder the wife of her dating match.
you know, she's onto something.
uh, yeah, that's about it. Actually, there really isn't anything else. Conor McGregor knocks out Miami Heat mascot at NBA Finals. Those are like the ones that pop out.
No, it's been really boring in the interesting news lately.
Yeah, they said no gaming news, no sports news. Hopefully, by the time we record next week or in 2 weeks, whenever the hell, we'll have the news on the Morant suspension. I actually saw a
Yeah.
meme where, Adam Silver was on the podium congratulating the Nuggets, and he was like, it, it was a joke, but it's like, congrats to the Denver Nuggets on winning the NBA Finals. By the way, Morant, you're suspended for 50 games. I'm ready to get off. I'm sweating my balls off in this room. I turned off my fan. That way it wouldn't pop up as background noise.
Really, hold on, I got one thing. To all the
But
viewers, if you get a scammer like texting or calling you, fuck with them.
yeah, or send it to us.
Show
Fuck.
no mercy.
Like I said, Thank a veteran and tell a scammer to kill themselves. 2 things you should do every day. And you should also watch
Raise
one
hell,
full
praise Dell.
live fast and eat ass.
For real.
And also watch one episode of the Trainwreck podcast on Spotify every day because trying to get those numbers up. Actually, last episode we did got like 6 views on Spotify, which is actually really good because we kind of suck on Spotify. Got 60 views on YouTube thanks to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp's carrying us right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it got the most views on Spotify in 6 episodes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Shannon Sharp, his last episode of Undisputed was yesterday. Did you see that?
I did not.
He was he started crying whenever he like started to thank Skip Bayless and stuff like that. And Skip said something like, "You're on to something bigger and better," and they didn't say what it was. I I think Shannon's gonna start his own show. That's what I think. I think he's going solo. At first, I thought he was going to ESPN and he was going to be on First Take with Stephen A. But the more I think about it, the more I think he's going solo. Because I see, like, on his Instagram and stuff, he's posting, like, him gardening and other shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's got something going on that's going to be on maybe something not sports related. Just, it's something interesting.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got that Club Shay Shay podcast that he does that it's actually pretty good. So he's got something brewing. Like, yeah, they had this right here where he was out gardening, and it looks like it's for some TV show.
God, he looks so out of place. I'm not gonna lie.
He just looks like an old man to me. And then yeah, he's got all these clips from his podcast and stuff like that, and whatever the hell this is. I think that's for some drink he has. He's got something brewing. But Drew, thank you for being on here, man. I said we apologize for missing last week, but there's another thing where hell we wouldn't have had anything to talk about if it wasn't for the scammer.
Yeah, shout out to the scammer giving us
Shout out to
content.
Scam. Yeah, he gave us some content, bro. I appreciate it, even though you're a fat fucking virgin. I hope you die. And I hate your fucking grandchildren because their fucking grandfather's gonna be a bitch.
I mean, if he gets grandchildren.
There's no way that motherfucker's ever getting laid.
Nah.
Thank you for being on here. I'll have a vlog of the stuff I did over vacation up sometime this week. I gotta edit it and put it all together. It's gonna take me a bit. It's a bunch of clips I recorded on my phone, so I gotta get them from my iCloud and then edit them all together. And there's a lot of background noise because I'm driving in most of them, and so I gotta edit all that out. It'll be out eventually. I just gotta stop being lazy. And this podcast should be up Thursday because there isn't much I'm going to have to edit out other than the enlarged asshole that Drew showed and our friends on Facebook, their names.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Favorite podcast.
thank you. All right, see y'all whenever the fuck. Episode 14 in the books.